today to have a rising star in the music community on the show today, the ever controversial Miss Lady Gaga.
Oh, thank you. You're amazing. This crowd is so amazing.
So, you've become quite an overnight success here recently. How has all this fame exactly showered down on you? What was that like?
Well, I've actually been hustling in the music industry since I was 15, so it hasn't quite been an overnight deal, but I've worked really hard to get here.
And you've arrived. Now you finally made it.
I've made it. I've really made it. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So, you've definitely made an impression with your fashion choices, as we can see, by what you've chosen to wear here today. How exactly would you describe your style, just in general?
Well, I would describe my style a lot like I would describe my live performances. It's theatrical, a bit of fashion and technology combined. I mean, it's just fun, really. Nothing too complicated.
Oh, this is not too complicated?
Oh, no. Not for me, anyways. I mean, my friends and I in the House of Gaga, we get together and we plan the live shows and we make our clothing together, and it's the same thing we've done for the past 4 years. We don't change it up, really. I mean, I don't care about money at all. For the longest time I was living on no budget, and I would just find things around the house that I thought were interesting. I liked and attached them to my clothes.
Yeah, is that a slinky? You don't mind me asking?
Well,
around your neck?
It's fashion.
Okay. So when a child gets a hold of a slinky, it's a toy. And then when Lady Gaga gets it on her hands, it becomes a fashion statement.
Of course.
Okay. Let's see. So you have a new music video.
Yes.
Let's talk a minute about your dance moves, something else that you're becoming known for. I think we have actually some clips of some of the dancing that's going to come up here for our audience at home to take a look at. So let's go ahead and look at.
What?
I'm sorry?
Where?
Oh, if you look into the monitor right there, they'll be showing up. It's for the audience at home. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the footage.
Bang bang bang, bang bang bang.
And there you are, very intense. And yeah, like this movement right here. So how do you come up with a move like that?
Well, I just enjoy being quirky and eccentric, really.
Okay. And well, here's a move. Yeah.
Yeah, sexy.
And then see, you're still going. We're still doing the same move. And still going. And still going. Still doing the same thing. Now we move on to the next one. And then here, are you making baseball signals like an umpire, or what exactly inspires that kind of movement that you're doing there?
Well, we have a choreographer, but we just really pull inspiration from everywhere, every day, from all things, all the time, and we just piece it together like that, really, in sections.
So what are your inspirations exactly?
Well, in general, as an artist, David Bowie, Freddie Mercury.
See, it's interesting that you mentioned David Bowie, because you get a little bit of criticism sometimes for copying other artists, actually. And I know, sometimes you wear the lightning bolt on the side of your face as a tribute to David Bowie, but you've also been accused of like stealing Christina Aguilera's hairstyle. You dress a lot like your go-go dancer friend, Lady Starlight. Some people say you kind of get your look from her. Even the bubble dress that you've worn a lot in concert, and there's a cover of Rolling Stone recently you've been in where you wear the bubble dress. It's accused of being a knockoff of another dress that a famous model wore during a rock band stage show, was kind of became infamous. How do you kind of react to that sort of criticism in the media about you maybe not being so original?
Well, I am an original. I don't copy anyone. I mean, if someone did something remotely similar, it was before, and I didn't know about it.
I see. Well, you do get a lot of criticism about your lack of clothing sometimes in most situations. I mean, do you just hate wearing pants? Like, what's the deal with that?
You know, not too long ago, I was working the club scene at night in New York, and it's really hard to get people to listen to you, that people are drinking and dancing and yelling, and I would do my whole set and no one would pay any attention to me. So I decided I was going to make them listen, and I took my clothes off and I did the entire set in my brown panties, and they finally stopped and listened to what I was doing. I mean, I'm very weird and unusual and quirky and eccentric, but I love myself, and I think that what I do is important. People probably question why I do the things that I do, but I don't need to explain myself. I'm an artist.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's all we have time for today. Stay tuned next week on the show. Make sure you watch.
And buy my CD, thanks.
Okay. Thank you and good night.